Hi and welcome back to the Rideshare by the YouTube channel. My name's Kevin. It's Tuesday the 5th of November. It's Bonfire night. Whether or not I'm going to be working late tonight, I don't know. This could actually be my last day of the week. Well, at least until Friday. I've got work booked in on Friday. Because I'm at 806 miles of my 1,000 mile allowance. So I've got less than 200 miles left. And this afternoon I've got a 3:30 pick-up at Cardiff Airport going out to Swansea. So that's going to knock up about 150 miles in total today. Well, over 100 anyway. And what I'm going to be doing is, after I've filled up at BP, I'm going to go into Cardiff and I'm going to work Uber Comfort only, until I have to pick up at Cardiff Airport. Then once I'm in Swansea, I'll take a break and I'll go on to set destinations on Uber to try and get me back to Cardiff. We'll see if it happens or not, I don't know. But I'm on the way to BP to fill up. The reason why I'm almost out of miles was because I did a Gatwick yesterday. Yes, I did a Gatwick. Urgent job came through, good rate to pay, so I took it. And I visited, it was a grid serve that has a really nice lounge for coffees, teas, expensive though, but a very pleasant experience. I can imagine if you're a travelling salesman or middle management with a good expense account and a fuel card paid for by the company, the grid serve electric highway super hubs are the place you want to be, the places you want to go. But when you're a poor old sad miserable private hire driver working on minimum margins, you can't do it on a regular basis. But it was nice to spoil myself. Very impressed with it. Very nice with it. But let's get down to BP and we'll have a little bit more of a chat. Okay, let's have a quick look at the stats before I plug in. We have 116 miles on the clock and 42% charge. I'm going to take it up to 90% and that should see me for the day. Well, we've just plugged in at 90 minutes to 40 minutes to 90%. It's going to be a little bit slow. Really need something a little bit faster. But this, I'm afraid, is quite a slow station. Even though it's rated at 150, I've got a car parked next to me. So I think it's probably shared, which is why I'm only getting 69 kilowatt coming through. 40 minutes, a long time. I might stop at 80%. We'll see how it goes. But as you can see, 808 miles since Friday, and I've permitted 1,000 miles. Now the thing is with this 20p mile arc is that it's not just your work miles, it's also your private miles. So when I went out and I did a bit of fishing, I put 100 miles on the clock, and that sort of reduced me work-wise. So we'll see what it's like when I finish today. I might have enough miles in the bank to do a couple of hours tomorrow, but I probably won't be working Thursday. So it looks like it's going to be a 3 or 3.5 day week this week. Now, I did go out on Sunday and just did Uber Comfort in Cardiff, and I did 8 hours and I did £192, so not too bad at all for 8 hours. So it looks like there's quite a good Uber Comfort market in Cardiff. I didn't go on to Bolt or Bolt Comfort. It was purely Uber Comfort because I kept it ticking over and turning over. Now, you've got to cherry pick on Uber Comfort as well, because when I started the shift, the mileage rates were coming in at £2.50 to £3 a mile. At the end of the shift, Uber was trying to pass me off at £1 a mile for Comfort. Never did them. So today, it's going to be £2 a mile minimum. Anything less than £2 a mile, that includes me running to the job, I'll just pass. I'm not going to let the algo drive my prices down on Uber Comfort at all. They pay me the price I want, or I don't do the job. Not when I've got 20p a mile I've got to think of on extra costs. So that's what I'm going to do. I've had 2 Sundays on Uber Comfort. One Sunday was Uber Comfort and Bolt Comfort, and I did really well there. And again on Sunday, I did really well. Good mix of customers. Just normal residential customers, a couple of business customers, some students, overseas students, who are prepared to pay a little bit extra for that extra bit of a service. And I really enjoyed Sunday because the prices were at a level that I could actually provide a service. It was like being an old-style taxi driver again, helping people into the car, out of the car, carrying the bags to the door. One woman had just given birth and recovering from a cesarean section, and she could barely walk, but so I was able to help her in and out, help walk her to the door and carry her bags. Things that I can't do on UberX because the money's not there. On UberX should have been scored a 1 for wasting my time, but because I'm being paid a reasonable rate on Uber Comfort, I can give service, and that's what I really enjoy doing. Just can't do it on UberX. There's no money in it. It's in, out. Stop messing around, stop playing me up, because they just don't pay the money. But Uber Comfort, it's nice, relaxed, help out customers, provide a service, and it's like being old style taxi, which is what I always love doing, chat to customers, helping them out and things like that. So Uber Comfort, I like give that another go today, see what it's like midweek. I haven't worked during the weekdays, so I don't know what it's like. Hopefully by 1 o'clock. Well, not by 1 o'clock, because we've got quite a slow charge. We're down to 49 kilowatts now at BP. Once we get charged up, probably going to be 80%. I'll head into Cardiff, do a couple of hours, head down to Cardiff Airport, pick up, take it to Swansea, try and get a job back, maybe do a couple of hours comfort again when I get back into Cardiff, and then call it a day and come back, keeping my eyes on the mileage. It's a shame they don't have Uber Comfort in Newport, because I'm sure it'll go really well, but they just don't have it. So can't work Uber in Newport. Now, because I'm going to run out of mileage, and I'm going to have a couple of days off without having to do much, what I might do is a November price update on EV charging. There's been a few changes in Newport. Prices are going down. The competition is beginning to pick up, and prices are only going to go one way, and that's downwards. So I'll do an update on one of the best places for Uber drivers and taxi drivers to charge up at, where you can get your best rates and where it's convenient to charge. So that's what I might do, as I can't do any Ubering or taxi work because of my mileage. Yeah, got a long wait now for this to charge up. We really need to get an Ionity into Newport or an Ionity into Cardiff somewhere, because I don't really want to drive out to Mega to fill up to come back through Newport to get into Cardiff. It's a bit of a haul, that is. I could go to Tesla. I mean, I'm only getting 49 kilowatts on these pumps, which are 150 pumps. At least with Tesla, I know I'll hit 98. Yeah, very slow today. Temperature's 11 degrees C. Car's quite cold because I haven't driven yet, so that could be slowing down the charging rate. But now I'm just rambling, so I'm going to have my coffee, and I'll see you again when we hit Cardiff. You know, getting back to this issue on Sunday where Uber started to try and pass me £1 a mile jobs for Uber Comfort. If this government wants to do one thing to help protect Uber drivers, Just Eat drivers, DoorDash drivers, and all the other driving, rideshare, gig economy, the one thing they can do, and that is to ban personalised quotes and personalised wage discrimination. Because if you get rid of that, then these big companies, these tech companies, aren't going to be able to use AI to exploit the most vulnerable people in the country and push their salaries and their pay down to below national minimum wage. If they ban this discriminatory algorithmic wage calculations so that everybody gets offered the same rate, mileage and hourly rate, then that's the one thing this government could do. Far more efficient and far more effective than getting rid of cross-border hiring. And that is to put a floor on the limit that these companies can use to drive down pay. That's my thought. Make it illegal, make it criminal, and make it so that directors and senior managers of companies that use algorithmic wage discrimination can go to prison. That will focus Dara Khashoggi away from being this slave-driving gangmaster into a more efficient and effective business person. Yeah. I bet you wish he was lived during slave times so he could be a slave master. That's what Dara wants to be. And that's what he's trying to do with the way he treats drivers. Yeah. Yeah, ban it. Much more better, much more effective than getting rid of cross-border hiring. Okay, so we've done it. 90%, 265 miles on the clock, and it took 35 minutes. So we made about 5 minutes. So let's get unplugged and let's head up to Cardiff. Okay, I've just switched on Uber app and set it to comfort only. It's 1:10. I'm going to head from Malpas Road now into Pompreno by the Waitrose, and that's where I'll base myself for Uber Comfort. If it's a bit quiet, I'll switch on Bolt and Bolt Comfort as well. But we'll see what Uber Comfort's like. The plane I'm meeting comes in at 25 to 4. It leaves Edinburgh at 20 past 2. So I'm not going to know if there's any delays or anything till about 2:30. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get off and get over to Pompreno. Just had the first Uber job ping in. I've been here about 15 minutes. I've just turned on Bolt. Uber Comfort, 3 miles away, 2.8 mile job, £5.80. £1 a mile. No, thank you. Now, am I being a conspiracy theorist? But I've noticed this on a number of occasions. The moment I open up Bolt and Uber recognises I've got another app open, it feeds me jobs. Crap jobs, but it feeds me jobs. Just had another one come through. Less than £1 a mile on Comfort by the time I've taken into account winning miles, so I'm not going to do it. But you can sit here for 20 minutes, get no work, open up Bolt, and immediately Uber feeds your work. And that's happened on a number of occasions. But maybe I'm just being a conspiracy theorist. Well, it's 2 o'clock and nothing. Looks like things are very, very quiet out at the moment. So, it's going to be another half hour before I find out if there's any delays on that job from Cardiff Airport. But I think I might head out towards that way anyway. Maybe head down towards Cardiff Bay and see if there's anything better going on down in the centre of Cardiff and down the Bay area, stroke Penarth, and see if I can get a couple of jobs before I do the Swansea. Right, we're off. Got a Bolt job coming. Bolt's from Cardiff station out to Dinas Powys, paying £9.18, which is alright. A couple of pounds a mile. Had a couple of pings from Uber on Comfort, but none of them was paying enough worth doing, so I've missed them out, and I'm onto this Bolt job. Well, that's it. I'm on the way back. Not a great day. We had that £10 job from the railway station down to Dinas Powys, which was a Bolt job, which was great because it took me out towards where I needed to pick up over in Cardiff Airport. Plane arrived a little early. He got through fairly quickly. Took him down to Swansea. Loads of traffic in Swansea. They've got their big bonfire on tonight, and also Swansea against Watford football. So it was pretty much nose to tail down the M4 into Swansea and through Swansea. Some fantastic fireworks coming out. But not great day, just the 2 jobs. I did flick on Uber in Swansea and it was hectic. There was lots of surge and good surges as well. But I don't know Swansea. I don't know where I'm going in Swansea. I did put destinations in, see if I could get one back to Cardiff, but nothing came up while I was having a cup of coffee. So I'm heading back empty. See if we can catch any comfort work in Cardiff. But not great. Not great today at all, really. I'm at 893 miles. So by the time I get home, that's going to be close to 940. Give me 60 miles to maybe try and do a bit of comfort work tomorrow in Cardiff. We'll have to wait and see. This 1,000-mile limit could start to bite into my profits. And then I have to start thinking about, well, is it justified coming out? Is it justified doing work? And is the car justified? Early days, but it is something I'm thinking about. If I can't make it pay in November and December, certainly not going to make it pay in January and February. So we'll wait and see what happens. Hopefully I can pick up some more of my own airport work, paying sort of retail price, and start dropping some of the lower paid subcontract work. Right, that's it, 7 o'clock. I'm back in Newport. I think I'll probably call it a day now because you can't do comfort in Newport, it's not available. I might just flick Bolt on and see if there's any Bolt work going, because it is Bonfire night, so we might catch something on Bolt, but I'm not doing UberX. The other thing is I want to sort of try and get home before 8 anyway, because there's major roadworks with road closures from 8 o'clock in Newport, so I want to be home before I get caught up in all the detours and traffic that causes. But it's not been a good day, not been a good day at all. But that's it. 2 jobs, 1 Bolt, 1 OTS, well under minimum wage today, but take the smooth with the rough. But it is November and we really should be bringing in the money big time now, so let's hope that happens. But until then, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and safe driving.